Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. So today I'm going to be doing another hot or not video. This is the series on my channel where I'm looking at all of the new cruelty-free beauty releases, and I'm going to let you know, do I feel like it's a hot release or do I feel like it's a release that kind of leaves me cold? Am I not interested at all, or does it light a spark in me? So this is also going to be the last edition that I want to do for this year, for 2023. I'm going to catch up with this series next year because I kind of want to conclude this year on my channel with a couple of other videos. So I have to prioritize a couple of things, and time is very limited. And therefore I have to postpone the series to next year. But I also feel like since it's the holidays, the beauty releases are gonna slow down slightly. I mean, I don't know, I suppose so. So in 2024, I am going to be catching up with the series for sure. And also, if you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also ring the bell in order to get notified about my upcoming content. And I would say, without no further ado, let's just go ahead and let's jump into this week's beauty releases. So let's see what has been released. I'm gonna just move to the side so you guys can see your picture right here. And also I am going to be talking about all of the eyeshadow palette releases towards the end of the video. So we're going to be doing everything else in the beginning and then the eyeshadow palettes towards the end. So let's start off with Makeup Revolution. They are actually launching some highlighters. Gloss Skin Glow Silky Powder Formula. This comes in 5 different shades and they look really pretty, I've got to say. They look really stunning. I do enjoy the shade range and the price point. One of them is going to retail for £7, so 10 US dollars. And they look really pretty, They kind of look stunning, but I definitely don't need one of them. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up, but I also don't think this is a total miss, especially not for the season, for the holidays. I feel like a highlighter release is always kind of like useful, We always want this extra glow, the extra sparkle, the extra glitter, especially for New Year's Eve. So if you don't have a highlighter, why not? It's only $10. Okay, so let's move on to the next release. And this one is a lip oil with SPF 30. And it's from a brand called Vacation. I don't know the brand. I hope it's cruelty-free. I don't know. I'm kind of skipping over the brands that aren't. So if I'm not sure, I will mention that. I have no idea. But they are releasing a multi-purpose lip oil made from Chardonnay grape seed oil. And this has a gourmand caramel vanilla flavor inspired by the iconic Grand Cru 86. Like, that sounds fancy, but I don't really like Chardonnay, to be honest with you. And it just looks like a fancy lip oil. It also looks like a clear lip oil. I feel like it's a cool idea, but then again, I'm just kind of feeling cold about it because I really don't care about it, So let's move on to the next release, and this is actually a skincare release by Glow Recipe. They are going to come out with their Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. And guess what? I felt so intrigued by this. Immediately when I saw this, I went onto their website and I checked out the ingredients. However, unfortunately, I had to realize that this is one of these essences that is filled with oils. So many oils, and sometimes Glow Recipe is just not fragrance free. Sometimes there's just too many oils. It really depends on the product. I actually have tried their vitamin C guava serum. It had a slight scent, and I do assume it came from the extracts because there wasn't any perfume listed on the ingredient list, and there weren't also any oils listed. So I wasn't sure where the scent actually originated from. I think it was from the strawberry extract because it kind of had this faint scent of something sweet. But yeah, when I saw this, I was a little bit disappointed because I don't want to put a lot of different kind of oils onto my skin. My skin does not do well with any sort of oil. So although I was so intrigued by this, because this looks like an amazing product, and if you don't have any problems with oils, this might be for you. This actually has cloudberry concentrate. It also has a coenzyme Q10, glycerin at 5%, and rice water. It was so interesting to me. But just the rest of this ingredient list, it's just not for me. It's gonna have like a really heavy scent, and all of these oils, I was just able to tell by the ingredient list straight away that my skin would not like this product. So although I was really, really interested in it, I'm not gonna pick it up, you know. The bottle, though, looks stunning. I love it. I really do love this bottle. This looks really pretty, pretty packaging. So let's actually move on to the next launch. This one initially intrigued me, but upon further inspection, like inner inspection, I was like, I don't really need this. But this is from Milani, and it's their Cheek Kiss Cream Bronzer, and they are going to release this in 4 different shades. 4 shades are always going to be slightly limiting, but I honestly kind of like this Hey Honey shade, 110. It looks almost like beigey, a little bit more cool toned, but then I'm not sure if it's going to be too light on my skin tone. I always like a little bit of rosiness, a little bit of pink beiginess in my bronzers. And the only thing is, though, I don't have anything by Milani, so I don't know if the brand is good or not. I think they're good. I always hear really good things about them, but I don't really need another cream bronzer. I still need to use so many of the cream bronzers that I have right now, so I don't really feel like compelled to purchase it. However, it looks nice. I just wish they would have released this product in more shades. This is by a brand that also I don't know if they're cruelty free or not because I don't know the brand. This is by a brand called Salt Hair, and they actually are coming out with lip oil balms in 5 different shades. Now, the shades actually look very, very pretty. So this is formulated with coconut oil, muro, shea butter, and plant-derived esters. And it's with coconut and vanilla flavor. I mean, I love coconut and vanilla combined. So these look pretty. I kind of like the shade Toasted and Cocoa, but I'm not going to pick any of them up. They're actually quite affordable. They are going to retail at $9, which is quite good. But yeah, I can't be asked for another lip oil lip product at the moment. So the next release is actually one that I was reading the entire description, and I'm actually excited for this. This is by Rare Beauty, and Selena Gomez is actually launching some body products. Now, this is like her new body care line, a Fine Comfort Body Collection. So this includes a body and hair fragrance mist for $28. So this fragrance mist is infused with biotin niacinamide, peach flower extract to help revitalize your body and hair. Also has some lemon zest, some jasmine, some vetiver, some tonka beans, violet, black tea. I mean, I would love to know how this is actually smelling. Why not? The one product that I feel like I want to try out more than anything else from this line is going to be the Comfort Hydrating Body Lotion. I really want to try this. So the body lotion actually has 250 milliliters of product in here, so 8.45 fluid ounces, and it's going to retail for also $28. So it's a lightweight, nutrient-infused body lotion that hydrates up to 24 hours with a fresh, non-greasy feel, all while nourishing and softening skin for a healthy, renewed glow. I want to know, does this contain any fragrance? Is it fragrance-free? I would love to try it out. I'm a huge sucker for a good body lotion. I love body lotions so much. I use body lotions every day, and right now I'm using Hams and Summer Fridays. Those are 2 of my favorite ones. So I would be really curious to know if this one would live up to the high standard that I've got for body lotion. I really want to try it out. We also have a hand cream. I've got a couple of hand creams already. I don't really need another hand cream. So that one is going to retail for $18. And there's also a Fine Comfort Stop and Soothe Aromatherapy Pan. Weightless, fast-absorbing gel has a soothing peppermint and lavender scent that helps de-stress and decompress. Look, I'm all about peppermint, but lavender. For some reason, lavender, I can't. I just don't like the scent of lavender, so that's going to be a pass for me. Really hope that body lotion is not gonna smell of lavender. So yeah, body lotion, I will definitely have a look out. And I would love to try it. Okay, and here we go, another lip oil release. This time it's from Essence, and this is the Juicy Bomb Lip Oil for shiny finish with nourishing oil formulation in coconut, strawberry, mandarin, mint, and cherry. Maybe these are good. They probably are going to retail for a really good price as well. Essence is quite an affordable brand. Again, I've never tried Essence. Do you guys want me to try anything by Essence? Let me know. I mean, I could do that next year if you guys are interested in me trying out something by Essence. Yeah, at the moment, I'm not interested in any lip oils. All right, so the next release is going to be by Stila, and Stila is releasing some blush and bronze Hydro Blur Cheek Duos. So when I saw this picture, at first glance, I thought these would be lip products, and I was like, oh my gosh, they are gonna release a bunch of beautiful brownie nude lip products. Why not? I really love a good brown lip product. However, these are bronzes and they are blushes. They look like lipsticks. I honestly don't really adore the idea of having like a bronzing shade, but then you can't really, choose the blush shade. You're kind of forced to use the blush shade that comes with the bronzing shade. So I don't really like these duos if it's a bronzer and if it's a blush. I rather have a highlighter and a blush. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense. But with the bronzers, you're going to be limited. For example, I would definitely choose like the third bronzing shade, right? I think that one is the most beigey cool tone one. But then it has like this orangey blush, and that would be my least favorite color out of all of the blushes. So I don't think this is a very great idea. I always feel like it's better to just release a bronzer separate from a blush. So I don't know. Unfortunately, this is not going to be for me. The next release is going to be by e.l.f. Cosmetics. e.l.f. seems to be still relevant, and it does not matter if they are involved into any scandals or not. People don't even care. They just want the product. So they are going to come out with some camo liquid blush. The shades, oh, this dusty rosé shade looks really pretty. The other shades, I don't really care about them. But in the comment section, people were really already like comparing these to a rare beauty, the liquid blushes, like if they would already be a dupe without even trying them out. So just because it does say high pigment, so maybe they could be a dupe, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to pick this up or not. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about e.l.f. at this point in time. Maybe not. If you guys are interested in me still reviewing the brand on my channel, do drop me a comment down below. If not, I don't think I need another liquid blush. I would be curious though if it would be a good dupe, if it would be a good formula, but I would definitely hold on with my purchase before I know what you guys want. And also, I want to see some reviews prior to purchasing a very high pigment liquid blush. It's just not really up my alley. I definitely do feel like that Rare Beauty does have a better shade range when it comes to these blushes, but also a higher price tag. So let's see if this is going to be a hit or not. And then another brand that I don't own anything by is Path McGrath. Everyone loves this brand. She is going to come out with 6 singles: luminous pigment, rich color, shimmering metallic finish, creamy texture. So these are eyeshadow singles for eyes and lips. Oh, yeah, for the lips, that's kind of like interesting. I have to say, I would love to try those on the lips. I could not care less about the eyes though, because I've got so many amazing eyeshadow palettes with amazing shimmer formulas. I don't really need to purchase anything from Pat McGrath. I actually had purchased one thing by her ages ago, and that was the reason why I never purchased from her again. I purchased a face brush, and that was one of the worst quality brushes I've ever owned. And I paid a hefty price tag on that brush, and that brush fell apart on me after a couple of months. And I was like, this is shitty quality. So I never purchased anything from her brand just because of that experience. The one shade that I'm eyeing is the shade 4, Golden Seductress. That looks like a pale green, cool toned gold, and that looks like a color that is kind of hard to find. So that would be very interesting. There are no pictures on here yet how these would look on the lips. So yeah, I don't know if I would ever commit to actually purchasing something by Pat McGrath. Maybe, but I'm not sure. At this point in time, I'm just gonna say pause, but I do think this could be a hot release for a lot of people out there, especially if you just want that one special shade. And also the timing, holiday season, I don't think this is a very silly release. One of these is gonna retail for $35 each. And I'm not sure if they are going to be pretty enough to justify this price point. It's just a little bit expensive. If you want something from an indie brand that could be even prettier than this, that has a little bit of like similar shades, get Glaminatrix Fairy Lights. Get that palette because that is maybe double the price of one, but you're gonna get like 6 different shades in one palette. So I don't know, unless you love Pat McGrath and unless you always wanted to own one of these shades, maybe. I like the shade 4. I've got to say that, but I don't think it's going to be in my shopping cart. So I'm kind of feeling cold at the end of the day. Okay, so the next release is finally we got a foundation release. I feel like no one's releasing foundations anymore. This is by CoverGirl. This is the Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence Foundation. That is a mouthful. So this is a vegan skincare makeup hybrid formulated with 0.5% of bakuchiol, a plant-based retinol alternative perfect for sensitive skin. If you want bakuchiol, just get a serum. If you have like these makeup hybrids, I mean, they're not gonna penetrate your skin enough to be really effective. Like, just don't believe all of this marketing that these beauty makeup brands are pushing out. They are basically just releasing what, 8 shades? Are you joking? Yeah, they're gonna come out with 8 shades. That is ridiculous. That is like nothing. The chances that you are gonna end up with a shape mismatch here are pretty high. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. 8 adaptable shades. Complement all skin tones. Stop it, CoverGirl. This looks like pigments dispersed in a serum. Pigmented capsules, yeah. Blend evenly for a radiant bare skin filter effect. Oh no. I need more than like a filter effect, like bare skin filter effect. That literally sounds like a very light coverage product. No, this is not for me, definitely not for me. So another brand that I don't have any makeup by, but I do know that a lot of makeup artists do love this brand, and this is RCMA Makeup. They are celebrating their 60th birthday. So if they've been in the game for a long time, Anniversary Diamond Collection. Celebrating its 60th anniversary, RCMA Makeup unveils this dazzling diamond collection. So this is a shimmery white lip gloss and a diamond pressed powder highlighter. So the lip gloss is going to retail for $22 and the pressed powder for $34. Couldn't they have done something more exciting? I don't know. If you're just looking at the products like that, it's kind of like, I don't know. I would have just done something completely different. I don't know. So I'm a little bit underwhelmed. Maybe the products are great. I don't know. They don't have any swatches or anything. So the next product I might actually purchase because this is by a hair care brand that I'm personally using and loving. And this is by Way. And Way is coming out with hair gloss in shower shine treatment. I want to try this. I'm actually using their detox shampoo since probably like 2 years by now. And I have emptied these massive refill pouches. So I love this shampoo. So I would love to try this. I mean, I love something that like is glossy, like a good glossy finish, because my hair naturally is super dry. It's very dry and it needs all of the shine that it can get, so I'm intrigued. How much is this gonna retail for? $34. Okay. Also, this provides heat protection, which is really good because I always straighten my hair as well. Plus, you'll see the results for up to 3 washes. Really? I need to try this. I really need to try this. This sounds like an amazing release. I cannot wait. I'm gonna get this. I'm seriously gonna get this. I think This brand has very rarely disappointed me. A couple of their shampoos aren't that great, but their detox shampoo, like I love that detox shampoo. So I'm gonna get this. I'm definitely gonna get this. This lights a fire in me and I cannot wait to try it out. Oh, another skincare release I want to mention though is by Peach and Lily. They are gonna come out with their Rescue Party Duo. So this looks like a barrier comfort cream and a barrier restore serum. Again, it's winter time, so all of these skincare launches are mainly focused around your skin barrier because it's cold outside and inside. There's a lot of heating going on, so a lot of dehydration. These look interesting. I've got to look into the ingredients though, but I actually do enjoy Peach and Lily. So I have tried out a couple of products by Peach and Lily, and I feel like they are quite a pricey Korean brand though, because I think they are based in America, but the products are made in Korea, if I'm not mistaken. The owner is Korean though, and this looks interesting, but again, I've got to see what ingredients are in here, because if this does contain a lot of oil, I'm out. So this also does contain a calcium complex. That is interesting. I really want to have a look at this release on their website. So I'm going to have a look at these ingredients. But when I'm looking at the picture here, it already says it contains hot leaf extract and mugwort. I love mugwort. Mugwort is amazing. It's one of my favorite K-beauty ingredients of all time. It's literally like a miracle ingredient, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna look into this. This could be a very hot release. I just gotta check out the ingredient list before I'm, deciding if I want it or not. All right, so that was pretty much it. So let's move on to the eyeshadow palette releases. And to be honest, there aren't that many eyeshadow releases this week. Mika Beauty Shop, the French brand that are also featured on my channel. I do have their Serpent eyeshadow palette and their Glacier palette. They are going to be releasing a new palette called Earth Wizards. It looks pretty, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna purchase it. Honestly, I really wish that this palette would include a couple more light mattes. Shimmers look stunning. Those shimmers look really, really pretty. For me, it's just a little bit more the color story when it comes to the mattes. I'm not 100% convinced. The shimmers look insanely beautiful though. They make really good quality eyeshadows. I always feel like their mattes are not the most pigmented ones. You can definitely build them up and create some stunning looks. Their shimmer formula is where it's at. But yeah, it's just gonna be a pass for me though. Alright, so let's talk about this release. This is by Simply Posh Cosmetics. They are gonna come out with a beautiful palette called Aurora Lights. So 12 pigmented rich mattes and 6 intense shifty shimmers. So this palette is going to launch today. As you are seeing this, it has launched yesterday, so it's available right now. And this looks super pretty. I've got to say, this looks beautiful. And I love Simply Posh Cosmetics formula. I am currently waiting on their Cozy Cabin palette, but this looks very beautiful, especially that shade Aurora. And I love the fact that we finally get like a black matte and also a gray. And then next to it, this beautiful glow, like this neon green chartreuse shade. I feel like this is a very modern, very popular color story, and a lot of brands do very well when they are releasing something like this type of color story. Very beautiful. I might get this. I might get this if it's on Monolith. I'm gonna snatch it. So What's Up Beauty is actually releasing eyeshadow duos. That's a cute idea if you don't want an entire palette and you just want to be a little bit more minimalistic with your makeup. I love their formula. Their formula is amazing. I honestly love, love, love it. And I am currently waiting to get the Dragon Eye palette. I think that's what it's called. The beautiful, stunning palette that they had released. Can't wait to actually create some looks with it. But yeah, these two eyeshadow duos look very pretty. This beautiful gray, purple, pink shade. Stop, that looks really, really stunning. It's not going to be for me because I do prefer eyeshadow palettes. I don't really reach for duos or even for quads lately. I've not been reaching that much for a quad, so I do prefer a little bit more selection, but these look stunning and the quality is top notch. So if this screams your name, why not? But the duos are also talc-free, clean, cruelty-free, and vegan. All right, so there is a new palette by Salem Cosmetics. I have never tried out Salem Cosmetics. It's very like purple, blue with a red. Oh my gosh, that shade Sweet Dreams looks beautiful though. I don't know if I can get a hold of this brand without paying a crazy amount on taxes and on shipping. I think I'm gonna pass on this. The shade Sweet Dreams looks really stunning though. That looks like a beautiful shade, but I don't know the brand. I've never tried them out. I would love to though, but I don't know if they are available. So let's have a look at the next release. So the next eyeshadow palette release is going to be by Visia, their Petit Four quads, and they are going to come out with two new colorways. This looks like a beautiful sort of brownie quad, and then more of like a blue purple with some champagne. I'm not about these quads, to be honest. I would rather actually pick up a bigger, larger eyeshadow palette by them. They had recently released such a stunning eyeshadow palette. I almost picked it up. I might still do it. I don't know. It's their Charmeuse palette or something like that, it's called. That kind of sparked my interest because sometimes I do like a good neutral. So these are pretty. I will say they're pretty, but they're not like sparking a fire in me that I would say, oh, I'm gonna run out and buy them. And then Juvia's Place is gonna come out with Culture 2 liquid eyeshadows. Okay, $15 each. These are liquid multi-chromes. I'm kind of over liquid eyeshadows. I've got to admit that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to try that out. I'd rather have a powder. But they look stunning. Like some of these shades look really pretty, but I don't think this is for me. I mean, if you love a good liquid eyeshadow, the only thing that I will always reach for is the Lisa Aldrich Liquid Lurex. Those are the best ones. I'm also not somebody who's just wearing a liquid multi-chrome eyeshadow on its own. Like, I don't really do that. So I don't think these are for me, but the shades look stunning. Definitely. And we have a sneak peek by Ansley Rain. They are gonna come out with a Cold Moon eyeshadow palette. Stop it. Their eyeshadow palettes always look so pretty. I do have two. I have the Cosmic Dancer and something Midwinter Dream. Amazing formula. Very pricey though. Very, very pricey. So they are gonna come out with this, well, it's going to debut on December 26th, coinciding with 2023's actual cold moon. I did not even know that there was anything that is called cold moon. I don't know what the color story is going to be like, but it looks like it might be a little bit like romantic winter time. I still want to get their Lands of Enchantment palette. That one looks so insanely stunning. I mean, I'm gonna be waiting until I do see a reveal of the color story, and then I'm gonna make my mind up if I want to pick it up or not. But I just know they have amazing quality. But alright, you guys, those were all of the releases that I wanted to touch upon in today's video. So please do let me know, was there anything that triggered your interest in today's video? Are you guys gonna pick something up? Or did everything leave you completely cold? So I'm going to catch up with this series next year in 2024, but I'm still going to be posting videos on here, just not the hot or not series. That's going to be for next year. So if you did enjoy today's video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, in case you have not yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell in order to get notified about my upcoming content. And I shall be seeing you on here very, very soon with the next one. So please do take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.